Round of applause to Dheepna and Vandana. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm going to start off and then she will take over. While I'm sure everyone wants to know the in-depth story of Krupa and Rishi, I'm not going to talk about it. I have the pleasure of sharing with you why someone, Rishi in this case, would fall in love with Krupa. In 2008, I had the opportunity to spend 6 weeks with Krupa in Sidhbari, India. We got to know each other fairly well because we were not only volunteers, but roommates. Unfortunately, Krupa does not talk in her sleep, so I've got no secrets to share with you. And thankfully, she's a deep sleeper, so my secrets are safe. Krupa was volunteering only for 6 weeks. She felt 6 weeks was too brief. But what an impression she created in such a short time. If anybody knew of me, it was because I was really loud, like really deafeningly loud. So you can't avoid a person, you can hear miles away. But everyone knew Krupa, and that was because she connected with people. And almost immediately, she made them feel safe. So people would have their defenses, and they would drop them immediately. Any walls they had, it would be dropped. There was this Kuru's personality, you know Kuru's personality? Tough guy personality. And he really maintained this, right? He went to big lengths to maintain this with everybody. One day with Krupa, crumbled. Forgot about being, tough guy. She brought out the best in every personality. Not just the tough guy, but the shy person, the outgoing person, the quiet person. And she did it with a beautiful, beautiful, gentle manner. Constantly, I was amazed by her ability to draw people out of their shells. She could get the quiet guy to talk non-stop. It was equivalent to watching an artist expertly amalgamate his color pastel to create individual masterpieces. That's what Krupa was in Sidhbari. Krupa, I know you won't believe me, but when you left Sidhbari for your holiday, you left such a huge void. And it wasn't just us 10 volunteers who felt it was everybody at CORD who felt it. Anyone who worked with you was missing you, and they admit to never feeling this void before, and they've had many volunteers come across. Those who didn't get to work with you, unfortunately, felt that they really missed out. Everyone agreed right then at CORD that you will end up marrying a gem who was as unique and exquisite as you. And they were spot on. I'd been tasked to inform them when you did get married, and I did. And words cannot describe the joy they feel in finding out that you're married to Rishi and are embarking on this whole new journey together. So all their loves and blessings are with you both.
And that journey began thus. I'm glad that I'm taking this next step with her, were Rishi's words to me when he told me he intended to propose to Krupa when he came to Melbourne in July last year. And so Rishi had tasked me to secretly find out Krupa's ring size. A few days before Rishi's arrival, and running out of time, I had to get creative. Most of you would know that Krupa was wearing a ring on her finger, that she bought herself, of course. I saw Krupa at the ashram and proceeded to ask, "Hey Krups, a work colleague of mine is leaving and she loves rings. And we thought we would buy her a ring as a going away present. Her finger's about your size. So do you mind if I try your ring on to work out whether it fits?" There was a bit of a pause from Krupa, and then I thought she would either catch me out now, or I would get the chance to share the story with you all here today. Krupa, I could not have done this without your innocence, Or should I say gullibility? Who would believe that, really? But hey, you can't complain. Look at the ring on your finger. So Rishi, I thought I would share a few wise words of wisdom for your benefit. There are many more, but we can talk later. So unless you want to take the scenic route, get a GPS. Krupa, you certainly confirm the statement that women do not know their lefts and rights. Krupa, turn left. The right indicator is on. And just the other day, in the car, Rishi was saying, Krupa. And Krupa said, take the left. Take the left, Rishi. Take the left, Rishi. You better remember the names of people, because she won't. Those long pauses aren't about her listening attentively. She is trying to buy time to remember the names. So just have a look tonight what happens. She will go on a holiday, but she has to have her khichdi and her packed Dheepna. That's a must, Rishi. She has to have tomato sauce with any fried potato dish. And it doesn't matter if that dish is being served in an ashram, that will not stop her from asking for tomato sauce. Unless you plan to freeze at night, I would suggest that you consider getting a separate doona. She's a doona hog. So even though Krupa got a total of 1 question right when we played this game, How Well Do You Know Rishi, at Krupa's Hens, she got the most important question right, Rishi's favorite food. And everyone knows that a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. But it is your compassionate personality that makes you so special. And Rishi summed it up beautifully when I asked him, what do you like most about Krupa? She is calm, composed, and understanding everything. Rishi and Krupa, Mr. and Mrs. Bhatia, today we celebrate your union of 2 lives, of 2 families finding each other. Happy marriages begin when we marry the one we love, and they blossom when we love the one we marry. The 2 secrets to a long-lasting marriage, I am told, are a good sense of humor and a short memory. May your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door. My greatest wish for the 2 of you is that through the years, your love for each other will so deepen and grow, that years from now, you will look back on this day, your wedding day, or your reception day, as the day you loved each other the least. Coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, working together is success. I started with a story, and I would like to end with one. One that was sent to me just in time for today. A young couple were married, and they embarked on their honeymoon. When they returned, the bride ran to the phone and called her mother, who asked, "How was your honeymoon, dear?" "Oh, Mum," she replied, "the honeymoon was wonderful and romantic." But then, suddenly, she burst out crying and said, "But Mum, as soon as I returned home, he started using the most horrible language, things I've never heard before. All these awful 4-letter words. You've got to come and get me and take me home, please, Mum." "Darling, darling," her mother said, calm down and I'll tell you what words could be so awful." And the daughter cried, "Please don't make me tell you, Mom. I'm so embarrassed. And they're just so awful. Just come and get me, please." "Oh, darling, you must tell me what made you so upset. Tell me these horrible 4-letter words. Stop sobbing." The bride said, "Oh, Mum, words like dust, wash, iron, cook." Rishi, I hope the 4-letter words that you use more will be love, hope, kind, care, dear, zeal, a joy, a gem. This is what Krupa is and gives, and what she will bring out more in you. I am so happy that this day has come for both of you. My heartfelt congratulations to the two of you. Thank you.